Hello, it's Scary, and today you will see the top of the most frightening ghosts from TikTok filmed on camera. Lurking in the dark. TikTok user Perga once recorded a short video intending to show off her noisy ice maker, but when she was about to post it, she noticed something truly chilling. Just before the girl flipped the switch, something ghostly appeared in front of her, resembling a little girl. Look closely, she can be seen standing in front of the ice-making machine. But when the light came on, there was no translucent figure in the kitchen anymore. I wonder if it was just a trick of the light, or indeed a ghost appeared in the girl's house. Weirdness from TikTok. The old Cole house, which is over 150 years old, is famous for its ghost stories. The family, who lived here almost 20 years ago, says there is no doubt that disturbed ghosts visited the place on Halloween night. A team of paranormal investigators named Paranormal on TikTok decide to check out Ensign Cole's supposedly haunted house in Utah. The house was built in 1859 and became the home of the Mormon pioneer Cole and his 5 wives. It is said that the man was very cruel and locked his wives in the basement if they disobeyed him. In the end, Ensign died within the walls of this house. Years later, it is said that the criminal Thad Nady kidnapped and held one of his victims in this building before taking her life. All of these led researchers to this place to find out if there really are ghosts there. When they approach the building, they hear some strange day coming from the windows, and then something happens that makes the blood run cold. You see the wooden frame of the bed walk by itself on the ceiling of the illuminated window, and then you hear something like hitting the glass.
Friggin', that's where it was trying to
Dude.
What?
Look at it! Look at it!
Oh, it is the friggin' ceiling.
The strangeness did not stop all this time, while the researchers were near the house and filmed the video. By the way, this was filmed live on TikTok, which makes everything that happens even more convincing. One paranormal fan named Pinebetonwaddle joined the investigation and interviewed people who live in the neighborhood of this house.
Stuff a lot? Like
Not really, I just hear things in my bedroom.
That's crazy. Nah.
They all confirmed that they constantly hear some strange sounds coming from the second floor of the bedroom. Moreover, they often see the silhouettes of women walking around the room where the sound most often came from. Now that there are so many witnesses to these paranormal phenomena, I think many will want to understand in detail the origin of these mysterious anomalies. Old House. Casey Doster's TikTok page is all about his hunting and fishing trips in Michigan, but one of his shots is quite different from the rest of the content. At the beginning of the video, the man explains that several times as a child, he saw an abandoned house in the local forest, but he was never able to find his way there as an adult until recently. It was already dark when Casey and his friend Ashton decided to go to that place in their car. Casey simultaneously records the video and says, "I want to invite you all here, to the place that attracted me so much when I was a child. I haven't been able to find it since, but when I found it again, I took a friend and came here. But I have to admit, I don't have the best feeling, something worries me a lot. Somehow I'm sure something bad happened here." And apparently he was right. Approaching the house, friends notice the first oddity, how in completely calm weather the swing from old tires begins to move. And when they drive past the house, Ashton says that he noticed some dark figure standing by the window. Then the friends with a flashlight inspect the house and go inside, but when they come to the first of the doors, it suddenly slams right in front of them. Casey later explains that some bad things happened in the house in the 1970s, but doesn't go into details. So what could really happen there?
Go!
Ghost Shannon. TikTok user Lacey Nicole is a teacher at a high school in Florida. The girl says that she knows the story of a ghost named Shannon, a Victorian woman who frequented the school theater. In 2007, during the production of Beauty and the Beast, many believed that the ghost of Shannon appeared very unexpectedly, and it was all caught on camera. The slow motion allows us to see an inexplicable vision of a woman in a flowing white dress floating above the stage. And it should be noted that this incident was in no way part of the performance. So it turns out it really was the spirit of Shannon, the ghost of the Victorian era, that haunts the theater. Let me know what you think about this. On the road. TikTok user Sherman O'Neill used to work for Fort Smith, Arkansas. In one of his videos, he says that one night a truck driver captured some rather strange footage on a DVR camera. He was driving on a highway outside of Ada, Oklahoma. According to stories, many people, both adults and children, died tragically on this busy 2-lane highway. In the video, we see Sherman and his workmates watching footage from the DVR, and they are shocked by what exactly they have to see. When a truck driver struggles to avoid colliding with what appears to be a small child who appears out of nowhere, it gets really creepy. According to the trucker, after the incident, he immediately stopped his vehicle, went outside and looked everywhere for this child, but did not find anyone. The driver then called the local police, but again, there were no reports of missing or lost children in the area. So what is it? A ghost caught on a dash cam, or a completely random kid on a dark highway in the middle of the night in the middle of nowhere? Right over your shoulder. Another TikTok user, Alicia Newman, enters her bath in splendid isolation to record a video for the social network, but the girl does not even suspect that she will film something really terrifying. As Alicia switches from being reflected in the mirror to herself, a strange dark figure flashes behind her, and then just as quickly disappears. The girl was seriously frightened when she watched the recording over and over again in repetition. According to her, what could be what she filmed is unknown. Again, after watching this video, a question arises that only Alicia knows the answer to. Is this a real ghost or well thought out hoax? Night guess. TikTok user Amanda Angela watches YouTube videos in her bedroom late at night, which she shares with her sister. Alexis, that's her sister's name, gets up and goes to the bathroom, and when she comes back, something strange starts to happen. The girl stands in the middle of the room for a long time without looking at all, staring at one point. And this is despite the fact that a bright flashlight shines in her face, and her sister tries to shout to her. Then Amanda calls her mother and explains to her what is happening. She just stands and stares at me, says Amanda. But when the mother touches her daughter, she comes to her senses and seems to remember nothing. Of course, the simple explanation for the girl's unnerving behavior is that it was a bad joke. However, most TikTok viewers believe that she could actually be possessed by a ghost or demon. After all, if you look again carefully, you will notice that all this time she never blinked. To me, more that the events took place at 3 o'clock in the morning. After all, it is believed that at this time all the supernatural can come into our world. Late at night. The following video was made by a TikTok user named Victor Oli. He, along with his colleagues, works the night shift at the railway station. Around 3:30 a.m., he decides to record a couple of videos to show exactly what they are doing. But after the guy uploads the video to the social network, his viewers notice something unusual and start writing scary comments. The fact is that in one of the videos there is something shocking. And now yourself will understand what is at stake. It looks like someone is standing in one of the train doors. Notice. But the strangest thing is that this train is locked and parked in the depot. It should be completely empty logically. What makes this video even more compelling is the fact that Fernando has never posted any other paranormal videos. Therefore, it is unlikely that this was done for the hype in order to get more views. The question then arises. What could this mysterious figure be? Is it true that this is a supernatural creature walking around inside the train, or is it some kind of fantastic trick with light? That's all. Like, subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Good luck everyone and bye.